Okay, so I guess I'll have to make a prequel to this, but I bought I wanted to downsize, so I sold my R-Pod and I bought a 6x12 enclosed trailer. As you can see, there's my mattress. And I'm working on the bed platform at the moment. Folds up against the wall. It took a little bit of ingenuity. My plywood wasn't wide enough for the mattress. Plus I needed a way for it to hinge and leave room for the mattress. Let's get some of this crap out of the way here. Pardon my unprofessional videoing. So that leaves enough space when it closes for the mattress. It'll be a tight squeeze, but you can see the plywood has a slight bow in it that I put on the top, so over time that'll probably change. So it'll fold down like so, and the legs are sitting on the drill. Let's see if I can fix that. Anyway, so it'll fold down like such. And I still have, I think, 18 inches to walk through here. And I thought 1-inch bolts were going to be just long enough, but they actually stick up. So I'm going to have to grind those off to make it smooth so the mattress doesn't rub against it going up and down. But at the moment, see, I just use door hinges there. And so what I'm doing now, as you can see where I screwed them together there, and I'm on my last one at the end. I've only done 3. So these will fold out just like that and prop the bed up. And I will have some type of hook and latch mechanism up here on the wall to, when I fold it up, I can latch it or strap it. I'll probably just strap it. We'll see how that goes. And yeah, so using my camp toilet for a seat, and you can see that anytime, whether it's carpenter work or mechanic work, it doesn't matter. You have to drag out every stinking tool you own. The batteries won't hold a charge anymore. So I'm using this little $16 Harbor Freight thing, and it's been wonderful. And try the saws on. I didn't want to spend money on a saw, so I just got a regular muscle power saw. And I was using screws in here, just regular deck screws, but I felt like that was a little too small. So I went and got some 1/4-inch bolts and some T-nuts that dig into the back. You saw those. And I screwed the 2x there into the 1-inch square tubing. Had to buy a whole stinking box of those to get 6 of them. And so they're screwed to the back wall, and they're screwed twice to the floor. And then what I wanted to do was get this up high enough. It's at 18 inches to the top of here, and the bed is 7 inches thick, so it's probably going to be a little tall, but and the mattress is going to hang off the end, I think about 6 or 7 inches. This will be the head end at the back door. And so far, I mean, I've been going slow because of my leg. I got after surgery problems with my leg, but it's getting better slowly. But I'm about to put my last leg up there, and I guess if I see that it's warranted, I'll put another set of stands here. I wanted to use wood that I already had, and that's my last piece right there. and it's like a 1.5 by 2.5 or something. It's not even a real 2x4, but anyway. So, you know, and you buy the screws and they're the wrong ones. They don't work like you thought, and you have to bring them back. So it's back and forth to Lowe's. Thankfully, it's only about a mile away. But you can see all the freaking bags there. A lot of that stuff I've taken back and swapped, or not all of, a lot of it, but 2 things I've taken back. But it'll be nice once it gets I get this done, get it where I can latch it up. And I'm going to wall in the front, the V on the front. That's going to be like a little small toilet area, I guess, and some shelving on this side, maybe the toilet over here. There's my toilet that I'm using there. And there's a vent here that goes to the outside, and there's a vent in the top front corner over there, which I'm planning on getting like a little computer fan, little 12-volt computer fan, that when you turn the light on in there, the fan comes on. And on this wall, my plan is to have, it's going to be super thin, like paneling, a little bit thicker than this stuff here, but not much. And maybe even like that. That looks thick enough. Basically just I guess a little bit of privacy, I suppose. But anyway, once I get this wall up, I'm going to get a light switch, one of those like 6 or 8 rocker switch panels, like you would put in your vehicle or something. Put it up here, wire it all in. Battery will be down here. I'll have a light in here, the fan over there, and I'm basically just going to space out a few lights along this top right here, and I'll run them up here and probably just tack them with some little staples to this, or even something lighter than that, and yeah, and go all the way to the back. And I'll have lights on the outside out here in case we're cooking outside or need to be outside or something. And I'll have one on the inside facing back. Well, I might put it on the outside, but I'm going to have one on the back facing back. So when we're going to drop that deck, I have some legs right here that I'm going to mount on the ramp. So when I lay it down, it'll make like a patio type platform, and it'll be level with the rest of the trailer, or as level as I can get it anyway. So, but anyway, there it is so far. I got one more leg to put on, and I'll be pretty much done with that project, other than grinding those bolts down and making it all smooth, and so the mattress don't get more tore up. You can see it's got a little water damage on it there, but that's what camping does to them sometimes. It's been dried out. But one of the biggest things that I learned is all these little small 5 and 6 and 7 inch pieces of wood. It is a definite must that you must absolutely pre-drill your holes, or you will regret it, because you'll run out of wood and it'll splinter. Sorry, I'm still working at the moment while I'm talking to you, but that's just great. I can't find the lid to my Loctite that I put on these here. Oh, there it is. I was standing on it. Great. All right, so that's closed up. So anyway, all these were pre-drilled, and you can see just some more gate hinges. And good thing won't be in here while it's going down the road, or I might put some little straps or something on there. But basically all it's going to do is just lock into place right there, and it'll have weight on it so they won't go anywhere. And they're a little bit off the edge so that we don't walk by it and stump our toes or kick them out from under there or something like that. If I see they have the tendency to want to walk back under, I'll put a little something on the floor to catch them. Just enough, like a little hump, that'll just hold them in place. But I'm actually about to drill and mount my last. So basically what I'm doing is I'll set that piece of 2x right on the edge there. Just like that. Mark my holes, pre-drill, and screw them. I've already pre-drilled those holes up there for the last one. I'll run some screws through the plywood just make them stick out just enough. And I have a mark where the 2x is going. The 2x will be 4 inches from the edge. So I'll put it up here and just kind of hit it one good time and put the imprint of those screws so I'll know where to drill. And I'll drill holes in the back side of this as well, because you can see it's already kind of split a little bit. I mean, if it breaks, I'll just have to fix it, but I'm going to see if it'll hold. But it's probably stronger than you think. Plus, it's not really going to have any weight on it. It's just there as a backing for the actual leg, which is good to go. But yeah, it's going slow. Doing it by yourself and having to drag all your tools out every time. Or I've just been locking them up in here. But all your drill bits, all your drills, all your screws, all your bolts, all your everything, all your tools. It can be a headache, but slow going. But when I get this done, then I'll move to the front. The rest of it is going to be pre-manufactured stuff. So I'll put shelving in there, but hopefully I can find a shelf system that will fit in there in that spot with some legs on it so it'll actually sit on the floor, and then I'll just strap it to the wall instead of actually building something. And then over here it's going to be like a table to cook on or prepare food or whatever if we want on the inside. And I'll probably have an extra light over there just to illuminate that area. Just some little 12-volt LEDs. Everything will be LED and 12 volt. So it can be run off a battery. Which is over there somewhere behind the mattress. And you can't screw a whole lot to that paneling because it's only 7/16. It seems solid until you put some weight on it, then who knows what will happen. But over here I'll have some hooks or some brackets to put my camp chairs on to hang them up, and keep those out of the way and in a nice tidy place. And underneath the table over here that I'm going to have, it'll be one of those fold-up plastic tables basically, and I'm going to strap it to the wall with some pipe clamps. So I don't have to take it up and down every time. We'll just leave it there and it'll be strapped solid to the wall. And I'll have some, IFA has some big double-sized milk crates that I'll put underneath there for different things like the burner, the cook burner, maybe some pots and pans. And we'll have a little heater in here. I got one of those little buddy camp heaters or whatever. And we'll have that. And that'll be about it. I mean, and one day, say in that area in here, I'll cut in some windows, but that's down the road sometime. But you can see with the door open, and typically we'll probably, good thing this is spring loaded up here, a recoil system, and I can just pull it open a little bit and block it open. I'll make a better block or something, but I can block it open so we get airflow through here. Our head will be at this end. We can lay there and see the stars at night if we want. And all the critters hopefully will not be able to get in. And whenever we get everything tidy and get ready to leave, the bed's folded up. We can run the four-wheeler up here, strap it down to the floor. I'm actually going to get 2 more of those and put them right there, right at the end of the bed on each side. So I can strap the front. I'm going to strap the back of the foiler there and the front down here so it won't roll back or forward. And yeah, it's looking pretty good. It's been kind of a little headache, but especially since my power equipment failed on me. And I'm working out here where I don't have access to any AC, so everything's battery. But that's about it for now, and I will try to keep you updated as I go.